This episode of the DisCast was recorded on January 29th, 2014 at discast.us/live. Tune in Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the show, or watch on YouTube or iTunes on Thursday. Don't forget to rate us on iTunes. Also follow us on Twitter at DisCastShow to enter the trivia contest and more. If you're feeling extra generous, feel free to send us a PayPal donation. It would really help us a lot. Thank you, and enjoy the DisCast. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. To our new listeners, we welcome you aboard our podcast Highway in the Sky and hope you've enjoyed the past week. For those of you standing, please hold on to your headphones at all times and stand clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no trolling please. Thank you, and enjoy the DisCast. Hey, what is up guys? It is Ryan, and welcome to the DisCast. Today is January 29th, 2014, and it is shortly after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How are you today, Darren?
You know, I just saw the greatest thing on earth.
What is that?
In Skype, the advertisement is for Walt Disney World.
Wow. Maybe they're actually starting to, like...
Microsoft gets it. Microsoft understands.
Microsoft is doing user-changing ads, which is great, because they're like the last people to the party on that. Yeah. But ads are slightly less annoying when they're for things that you enjoy. Don't you agree?
I can agree to that.
I think that's great. So how was your week?
Pretty good. How was yours?
Busy, but good nonetheless.
Yeah,
you know?
I have off all of this week for midterms.
Yeah, you lucky. You're so lucky.
I had a trigonometry midterm this morning.
Oh, how was that?
Pretty sure I failed.
Oh, come on, Darren.
I have high hopes for chemistry tomorrow, though.
I got a 98 in my chemistry midterm, so ha. There's that.
My average is like a 75, maybe 80.
Oof. It's tough. So, how are you guys today, everybody? Say it in chat, I don't care, I just want to know how you're doing, because it's really great to know.
Yes, how is everyone? How are we all?
Today, you know, we don't have that much major news. We got a bunch of little small mini stories. But, you know, a few things that can be considered pretty major.
It varies.
So, yeah. So, we're going, I don't know, want to go right straight to our trivia?
I can't picture anywhere else to go.
You know, you're right. Where else would we go but the trivia?
Yeah, as usual.
Alright, so...
I'm looking in show notes, because that was, like, really, like, inconspicuous. I wasn't sure if you were hinting at me supposed to say something.
Oh, yeah.
You're
yes,
like, I
Sims,
guess we should...
Sims, this is a Walt Disney World worker pin, got on eBay. This is from the, what's it called? The Centennial thing? I can't speak. Not Centennial. Millennium.
Yes.
That's what 1,000 years is.
That's 2,000.
Yes. So that's that. Now, our trivia question.
I got my phone today.
Oh, you did? Yes, your iPhone. That's fantastic.
So next time we want to do a meetup, we could actually communicate instead of just kind of assuming that we're going to be meeting up at the correct spot.
I don't think we actually told everyone that story, like totally, but I think they kind of get the picture. So last time we asked you guys how many color identifications are used for the monorails in the Walt Disney World monorail system. And we didn't have that many entries, obviously, because there weren't that many people there to enter. But we did have a winner, which is fantastic. Mr. W2D5W8. Somehow he has not made it on the trivia winners list yet in all this time. But he's finally there for his answer of 12 colors. I already forgot what the colors were. On the top of my head.
That's impressive. I only know like 4 colors.
There's 12, yeah. I mean, he probably just used Wikipedia, but
Yeah. No, actually, I believe he knows that. He's pretty keen on his Disney knowledge.
W2D5W8. You think I would learn his name by now, but...
W2D5W8.
Yeah, of course you know that, because you've known him for longer than I have.
Going on 2 years soon.
Wow. Fantastic. Alright. Kim Possible. This has nothing to do with Kim Possible. This is Tomorrowland music. Alright.
Kim Possible. Dun dun dun.
There's music going on, so I never watched Kim Possible. Okay, anyway.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to read it.
Oh, would you like to read it? He's got to think about it. Does he want to read it?
I was talking about the Kim Possible music, and I just said, do you want me to read it?
What? Do you want to read the Kim Possible music?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I want you to read the trivia. Would you like to read the trivia, yes or no?
Yes,
okay,
sure.
Read the trivia. Go ahead.
What is the reasoning for the colors of the Walt Disney World pavement choice? like they're colored. Why is that?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little bit hard to do in the
yes
character limit on Twitter, but if you kind of start out right and we can get it, we'll go with it.
Yeah, as long as it's kind of recognizable.
You're gonna want to use hashtag DisCast trivia at DisCast show.
Yep.
Do not put it in the Twitch chat.
Don't put anything in the Twitch chat. Please don't do that. Yeah, but that's gonna be our trivia question for this week. You know, this is a little bit tougher than some of the other ones, because it's not just look up the answer and paste it into your Twitter, but this is more kind of why. I like that kind of thing. It's gonna make it more difficult, and especially because this week we have some of the higher end of people watching, so it's gonna be more competitive. So go ahead.
Got some VIPs going up.
It'll be pretty cool. So that is that. Now, Darren.
Okay, everybody, hold up. Let me pull up the picture that we're gonna go with. Okay.
It's time for Where in the Walt Disney World is Darren?
We really need to get like an intro video going, and it's just like me behind like a green screen and like me like riding rides go.
Where in the Walt Disney World is Darren?
Okay.
I'm playing animation courtyard music for you. So.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah,
That's wonderful. Okay, guys, I'm hiding somewhere in Walt Disney World. I'm going to give you guys some hints. And I'm gonna not try and make it too difficult to start with. Towards the latter end of the show, we'll do it again, and it will be a little bit more challenging. But for right now, we're gonna start it out easy. And
I'm ready. I don't know it either. I'm gonna be playing along with you guys.
Yes, I'm literally picking where I'm at right now.
Got it.
So
here we go. I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
Oh, I'm not ready? All right.
No, I don't think you're ready, but I'm ready.
Okay,
so
that's all that matters.
Okay, so I see a boat.
I see a boat.
Yeah. There are some rocks, I guess.
Got it. Some rocks.
Are you writing this down?
No.
Oh, the way you were saying it slowly.
Okay.
Seemed like, like, don't get too into it. It looks like there's a castle, I guess, off in the distance.
Okay.
Have any guesses, Ryan?
It's probably just the resort launch at the entrance to Magic Kingdom, or is it not that simple? Okay, I didn't think it was going to be that simple. I was hoping it wasn't going to be that simple. Like, he wouldn't do that. My second guess would be... Okay, keep going before I make my second guess.
There's something big, like there's a really big landmark, but I'm not going to give that one away till the end. I want to kind of work my way around it. So, next to the ship, there's like a pathway, and then there's some rocks over. And it's not like... It's not like a boat, like a... It's like a pirate ship.
Pirate ship.
And there's like some palm trees. And there's a little bit of water.
Are we at the ferry launch at TTC?
No.
Okay. How about Grand Floridian? That's where the pirate ship departs.
No. We're actually inside the Magic Kingdom.
Right. Then it'd have to be Liberty Square. No, but there's not a pirate ship there, is there? Am I just a massive noob and don't know there's pirate ship in Liberty Square?
No, there's... I don't think so. I'm not in Liberty Square. It doesn't look like Liberty Square. It looks very...
It's not... Is it a drivable... Is it like a working, functioning boat?
No,
well, that's it then. Okay. We're somewhere near
I said
pirates.
boat. I was pretty...
Okay, got it.
POTC, that's a no.
It's not POTC. It's not anywhere near POTC. Really?
I never said that.
Oh.
Well, there's a thing on the front of the boat.
There's a thing on the front of the boat.
Yeah, I can't describe it.
Had to be Adventureland.
It looks like... It almost looks humanish, but it lacks some pretty big, like, important, like, human parts.
Oh, is it? That's like, what's it called? Is there a name for those statues that they put on the front of boats? Is there a name for those? I don't know.
There probably is. Oh, wait, and Batman got it.
Oh, yeah, Little Mermaid ride.
Yes.
Oh, and it's something new, too.
The boat, yeah.
So then if someone hadn't been there in like 2 years, they would have no idea what you're talking about.
Or if you hadn't watched the podcast for the past 6 months.
That's true.
Hint, hint.
So there you go. Wade and Batman, you got it. Nice job.
Yes, I'll probably not remember that, but, you know. The thing I was referencing was the Little Mermaid. It's kind of why I did like the shape like that.
Right.
And she's on top of a pirate ship. There's some trees to the left, and there's a castle in the back.
That's a pirate ship? I guess
That-
it's pirate-esque. I don't even know.
It looks like a pirate ship
All
to
right.
me.
All right, sure. I'll give it to you. It's a pirate-style ship. I like it.
Correct, Waden. I am in the fantasy land expansion.
Yep.
Okay.
Wade's from Florida. He knows what's up.
Yeah, no. That's almost unfair, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking of Florida,
Oh.
there's news in Florida.
There is. Let's move right on to our pictures page. And let's go on to what we've got. You know, I played this music last week. I played some old Main Street music, so we're not going to play that. We're going to play?
Renaissance, man, we get double-digit viewers pretty much every week.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever not had double digits since starting up.
I think it was, when we have our technical issues, when there's restarting
Oh,
streams
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's really the only time, though. Anyway, so we're going to move right along. If you live in Florida and you're a Disney fan, chances are you probably are an annual pass holder. Now, up until now, you guys haven't been able to use the MyMagic Plus service. And now they are testing MyMagic Plus with a limited number of annual pass holders for the next couple weeks. They're kind of the ones who have been at the end of this whole rollout thing, and they haven't really...
They pay the most.
Yeah. Now, you
They don't want to force the failure in on them.
Yes. They're going to be able to use My Disney Experience like a resort guest can, and they're also going to be able to customize and order a magic band like a resort guest can. So that's pretty sweet. You're going to get a discount card that you can use as your photo ID for your pass holder discounts. You know what? Why don't they just use the freaking magic band for that? There's functionality for pictures built in there, right?
Yeah, no, that's what the picture frame restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Brown Derby.
Yeah, Brown Derby. They have the picture frames.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably just because it's new.
Oh, now I have an Animal Kingdom ad. Gross.
I
But
think
like
it's just
they're
because
spot on with Disney.
it's probably just because
They
it's
know it's
new.
DisCast
And also,
day.
you were talking about Animal Kingdom earlier and Skype. That's probably why.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Joe Rogan's Follies.
yeah. So I'm thinking that they're only getting a separate identification card now because it's in the early rollout period. But once the photos become more concise and stuff, they're probably gonna make photos mandatory for APs, and all that kind of thing.
It would probably be along the lines of like how like when you go to Six Flags or something, you have to get your photo taken.
Yeah.
Like it's just like something that happens.
But it's on your card, isn't it?
What for Six
For
Flags?
Six Flags.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be on your magic band digitally.
Yeah.
Not physically.
It'll just be like boom.
I mean, I think.
What is in that cup? That's actually a segment I wanted to do. This week it's actually
Oh yeah,
water.
what's in Darren's cup?
Yeah, that's a failed segment idea.
I think we'll start it
I
at some
couldn't.
point.
I couldn't get a theme song going, so I decided against it.
You need theme songs for everything, so.
But every single week I always have a different liquid in here, and
Right.
so.
So yeah,
That's where
this
the
discount
joke
card is only going to be for identification. So I don't think it's going to be staying for much longer until we have the magic band working and stuff. Anyway, the pass holders who are chosen to take part, I'm not sure how they're taking part. I think it's just they're randomly selecting them, so whatever. They're going to be able to make 3 FastPass Plus reservations per day, each in one park, like we've been saying before, and they can only do 7 days of FastPass Plus for a rolling 60-day time frame. Now, the interesting part is, what if you go to the park all 60 of those days?
No.
Now,
No.
again, trial period. Remember trial period. And also remember that you don't have an AP. So it's not directly affecting you right now, so don't get too annoyed about it.
They're killing the company. Is this whole debacle also going over like at Disneyland, or is it just Disney
No,
World?
just Disney World right now.
They couldn't have started it at like Paris or something, or Hong Kong.
No, I think it makes the most sense to start it here.
No,
Okay.
because I go to here.
Okay. This affects Darren, and therefore we can't do it. Got it, guys? Pack it all up, move to California.
I'm sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit important.
Got it. You're so important to Disney. They care so much about you.
Sort of, kind of, maybe.
You know,
a
I own 1 share of Disney stock, so my opinion really matters, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think if I make a matter to talk about at a shareholder meeting, they have to vote on talking about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure that they have to.
I think it's if you own a certain amount of shares.
Oh, I have to go figure out how that works.
I think you have to own at least like 0.0% of the company.
All right.
There's a lot of shares in Disney stock, so they're pretty much divided up a lot.
Yeah.
Anywho, speaking of My Magic Plus news,
what's to do with My Magic Plus news?
The video.
Oh, okay. Darren.
Yes.
Darren.
I wrote a whole page of notes.
Darren noticed something very funny about a My Magic Plus promotional video.
Okay, so today, actually it was earlier this week, Disney Parks YouTube channel put up a video promoting My Magic Plus, where it was Lumiere, and he's like, be our guest, and they're like hitting their wrists all over the place, swiping for things, and yeah, it was a mess, you know.
But that wasn't the bad part.
The animation was great, and it was overall a cool commercial if it was done correctly. I have a list of
you have a
1,
list
2,
of
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 flaws in a 30-second commercial ad. That spans a flaw every 3 seconds.
Okay, let's remember cinematography. They want to make everything look nice, but yes, it's funny though. And it's hilarious. So let's see. Let's off. Let's go.
So the first shot, second 000.
Right.
You have a side path that the group's walking down over to the castle.
Right.
That side path doesn't actually exist. That's where Tomorrowland would be, and it looks like New Fantasyland.
Yeah.
And then they have a FastPass Plus entrance, like, into New Fantasyland, where Tomorrowland should be. Yeah. And they're, like, swiping their hands outside the wall, where
past that, plus that,
and then it swipes, right? Okay,
so the
camera swipes.
Pan is the word.
It pans, swipes, and same thing.
You see the ice cream parlor.
You see...
Oh, Legit got it. Legit already knows this stuff.
No. Shut up. Because it was all over... Yes. So the castle is on the wrong side of Main Street. You're Walt Disney World. How do you put the castle on the wrong side of Main Street?
It's... okay. I think I understand why they did it. I don't think it was the best decision, but I understand why they did it.
It gets worse.
Okay.
Okay, so then... It pans down the street, and you see the Emporium, pretty much right next to the train station.
Yes, that might have just been an optical illusion.
No.
Okay.
Because then you have a flower garden stretching down what would presumably be Main Street.
Yes.
Literally going down Main Street, and where I guess the asphalt of Main Street is, it's all like paved bricks. Teacups.
Yeah.
Is pretty much in the middle of a forest.
Yay for cinematography.
And then there's a motion simulator ride that goes directly to the castle.
Whatever. It's.
And then there's no partner statue.
It's a commercial.
There is no partner statue.
I know. That's a staple.
The staple of Walt Disney World.
I have a stapler right here.
It's threw it out.
It's a staple.
They threw it out. The castle's on the wrong side of Main Street.
Dude, it's a 30-second commercial that you'll never see.
And then you turn on the captions. If you turn on YouTube captions and you watch this, you will laugh. You will laugh. It will be, oh god.
Darren was watching a ton of cast member training videos earlier. They were so funny. It's cheesy acting and information that's all common sense, but pretty much.
It was great. Anywho, back to the castle being on the wrong side of Main Street.
I don't think we have to talk about 5,000. Just gets on Disney Parks' YouTube page. It's titled "Be Our Guest."
It was posted earlier this week,
and they
then it was reposted it today. So you should have no problem. I'll find you a link. I'll pull it up. I was just watching the video.
There you go. Darren's gonna put a link in chat. So that's that. Now we're gonna move on to. I've got to be honest. Until recently, I didn't know this project existed. But Shanghai Disney Resort has had a new construction milestone reached, I guess. Now, I didn't know that Shanghai Disney Resort was being a thing. Apparently, they announced it in 2005, and groundbreaking happened in 2011. And I'm just hearing about it.
What, Shanghai?
Shanghai, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that was an actual thing?
No, I didn't. I heard rumors about it, but I didn't know it was actually.
Oh god, their Main Street. Their Main Street looks like the Main Street that was in the video.
All right.
It was like they were making the video for Shanghai, and they're like, "Hey, let's just throw Walt Disney World right on there."
Now, pretty
No,
much,
there's like a garden around Main Street. It's not like
right.
it's
Yeah.
very like organic.
Yeah. So the park is going to have obviously a Magic Kingdom style park, as every Disney resort does, and they also are going to have 2 other parks, which are going to they're rumored to be based on Animal Kingdom and Epcot. We don't know. I don't know. I like Epcot and Animal Kingdom.
I'm happy about one of the 2.
Okay, we know.
Not the other.
We know. And they are having a mountain similar to the Matterhorn in the middle of the park. It's a joint thing, Shanghai Disney Resort. It is going to be owned like 47% by Disney and the rest by companies that are owned by Shanghai's government, because this is China and communism. So yeah. And they're going to have buildings over 200 feet because, again, it's owned by the government, so they could do whatever they want. Right? That's how it works.
You know, where's the one that's getting the Iron Man ride? Is that Hong Kong or Shanghai?
It's Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shanghai is set to open at the end of 2015, and on opening day, they're only going to have Shanghai Disneyland. They're going to have 2 themed hotels, 46,000 square meter retail place, so downtown Disney District, dining entertainment venue, recreational facilities, a lake, and associated parking and transportation hubs. So it's pretty much going to be Disneyland, but in China.
Now,
if you want to go to Disney, but you have to wear an oxygen mask, go there.
Is China like as big as like on Disney as like the U.S. is in like other countries?
I have no idea.
I can't imagine like Disney having a big presence in China just because of the nature of China.
I don't know. All I know is Shanghai's air pollution is real. It's terrible. I have a friend who went to school in Shanghai, and yeah. The 2 things that he said he didn't like were internet firewalls and air pollution. Those are his 2 least favorite things.
I feel like Disney's just kind of hoping that like maybe because China has a massive population, people will go like flooding into the parks.
Yeah. I mean, East Asia, Disney is like huge.
Yeah.
Tokyo, Hong Kong, Shanghai.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah.
Well, those are also like the nicest looking ones.
That's true. They look the best. And also, Disney doesn't own them because they can't own them.
No, they own Tokyo.
They don't own the land. I think they operate it, but they don't own the land.
Oh, okay.
Because they can't actually own that land. It's not legal.
Oh.
Because they're U.S. based. So there's like a Disney affiliate there, but it's not really Disney. Disney only owns like a percentage of the affiliate. It's a weird legal situation going on over there. This hotel that they're gonna have is gonna have 800 rooms on 7 floors. You're gonna get great views and all that kind of stuff. There's gonna be a central lake. It's gonna look awesome. I can't wait to see more about this.
You know, something that I'm noticing is like more recently into like the latter part of the 2000s and the 2010s,
right?
Disney's really stepped up like how the parks look.
Yeah, I know. Definitely.
Like when you compare it to like what we're dealing with over in WDW as far as like Tomorrowland goes, and compare that to like Tokyo's Tomorrowland, it's so different. And I don't know if that's like
look at Japan's version of like modernization. Look at ours. Japan is so like modern and stuff already. So I mean, it's gonna look more futuristic. I'm looking more about Shanghai. I mean, China's a strange place for a Disney resort, but I'll look on some more. Now that I know that it exists, I'm gonna definitely be looking out for more news.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. So anyway, this Sunday we got the big Super Bowl coming up, and
dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Yeah. There's that. And so.
I'm just here to provide color commentary.
Because to celebrate the conference championship of both Seattle and Denver, the Swan and Dolphin hotels are offering free rooms when you pay when you book 2 nights for February 28th to February 3rd of 2015, you will get a free room when you pay 2 rooms at full price. And also, if you win,
I feel like they should have mentioned this like much earlier. Like, why did...
I don't know.
They're not smart.
And then, so if you are a resident of either Washington or Colorado, you are eligible for this. And then, if their team wins, so for example, if the Broncos win, then everyone in the state of Colorado are going to have a free upgraded room. And also, weed. Yeah. And then Washington too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're the two states that have it legal.
That's funny. Okay. I wonder what does that say about the performance. Anyway, yeah. And if the Seahawks win, everyone who lives in Washington will get a free upgraded room, but nonetheless, you will get a free night when you book 2 nights at full price. So, yeah, the only days you can't use it are around the Christmas time of 2014, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. You know, I stayed at the Dolphin. You know,
How is it? I've heard mixed
they're
things.
not like Disney, like they're not screaming Disney, like you're not going to see like Mickey, Minnie, and Donald and Goofy just running all over the place. But you know, they have like the Mickey gift shop, like the Disney-ish gift shop down there. Right. You know, you get the bus transportation, and you know, overall, it's a really nice place to go. Yeah. You're beyond walking, like you're stupidly close to Epcot and Boardwalk and stuff. So if you really like have the desire to like be in Disney, you could just go down there. But you know, they treat it like a 5-star resort.
Yeah.
And you're not paying for a 5-star resort, so it's really good. I recommend it.
Alec, those are the Sea Wolves, and also it probably would not be cost effective to move to Colorado just to get this one free night. Yeah, that would be my guess. Anyway, moving right along, I said we have a bunch of really small stories this week. This is another one. Now, for the longest time, you were able to check into your return home flight at the concierge desk of your resort, but now they are opening that to international flights as well. I mean...
Do you want me to read off the airlines?
Yeah, if you were having an international flight from any of these fine airlines...
They're all American Airlines. Anywho, Alaska Airlines, American Airlines, AirTran Airways, Delta Airlines, JetBlue Airways, Southwest Airlines, United Airlines, U.S. Airways. I'm pretty sure those are all U.S. based.
They're all based in the U.S. I guess they go to other countries.
I can't imagine that's that often. Like, I know JetBlue's, right? Like, New York, that one.
Yeah, JetBlue's based in New York.
Southwest is, like, U.S. only.
Southwest... I think Southwest is... Yeah. This is so weird. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna...
Where's the change at?
I'm not gonna read you the mess of resorts of where it's gonna be, but pretty much from this week to the middle of March, everyone's going to be able to check into their international flights right from their concierge desk, which is great. And you can also pick up your boarding pass, and you can check your luggage right from the resort.
In the news section, I'll post the resorts and the times tonight, actually.
Sweet. I mean, I was gonna say something. Obviously, this is great for the people. It's convenient. It's great for people who want to spend their last minutes on property and don't want to go to the airport early to go check in and stuff. You know, I don't think
you're not really saving that much time, are you? I mean,
not really.
You're still doing all the waiting of like security and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in one respect, you're not waiting on the check-in line and all that kind of stuff. So that's all right. And I'm pretty sure it's free, right? Is the check-in service free? Yeah. So I guess there's really no reason not to do it, right?
But there's also no real reason to do it.
That's true.
I don't think I've ever waited more than like 5 minutes or so.
That's also true.
I guess,
that depends. Sometimes the line where you like
it depends on the airline.
You know, like the kiosk outside, you pay this is some small amount of money, and you can just check everything out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes sense to go there instead of going into the long check-in desk. Sometimes the long check-in desk doesn't have any wait anyway, and plus it's air conditioned in there.
Yeah.
So there's that too.
I can't justify using it. I mean, look, it's a wonderful thing to have, and I guess like a lot of people are really like OCD about just doing everything through Disney, because like you can book your flights and stuff through Disney. Why not just keep it simple? With,
also, some people just want to get everything
just using the airline as like the middleman.
Right.
So check-in, that means that they're gonna take the bags and stuff at that point, or do you still have to? Like, I don't understand what the use of that is.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it. I think my mom's always been, let's go to the airport and do it, but, yeah. That's that. More, kind of small news. At Walt Disney World's Twitter account has just reached 1 million followers, and they're giving away this promotional pin. They already gave it away. It was to the first 400 people to email them yesterday, and yeah.
They got it pretty fast.
They got it pretty fast. It's already closed, and
It was literally posted last night.
yeah, it was posted last night and ended last night. So that's
Yeah,
all done.
at the bottom it says ends 1-28-14.
Yeah.
So they were expecting to hit it fast. Good for them, though. You know, congrats on 1 million. I don't see why they wouldn't have hit it. They're a pretty popular place.
Right. Right. There's not much to that story. Wade says that I remind him of ant venom. All right.
Okay.
I could make a joke about our girlfriends, but I won't. Darren would appreciate it, but I won't. Also, Wade and Batman says,
yes.
Where would we be if there was never a Disney? I don't know. Let's figure that towards the end. I think I'd be doing more programming stuff, most likely. I don't know what Darren would be doing. What would you be doing if there's no Disney, Darren? What would you be doing right now?
What would I be doing right now?
Running a Minecraft server of some sort?
No.
No?
Because I started Minecraft with the desire to build Disney.
Oh, alright.
And so, if I didn't get involved in that or had any sort of desire to do something like that, I would have had pretty much no desire for Minecraft. I probably would have stuck with Roller Coaster Tycoon, which then again extends back to that. I can imagine myself just playing some sort of like sandbox game, like SimCity maybe.
I think if you played sandbox games, eventually you'd find Minecraft and love it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. But SimCity, Roller Coaster Tycoon, all great games.
No Limits 2. That's a great one. That's a new one.
So we're gonna move right along to some Seven Doors Mine Train. There were some pictures that we saw of interiors and stuff. However, I'm not gonna post them here because Disney has their aggressive copyright on the photos themselves, and I don't want to challenge that.
I do.
Why is that?
I don't see their aggressive copyright anywhere. I think you're tripping. On the photos I'm looking at, my phone.
Yeah. Anyway, here's I put a little link to the thing in the chat, or the chat's actually that way, so you can go right in there, check those out. It's that way. Or if you're on the website, it's below you. If you're on Twitch, it's that way. So
Trying to push the website here, Ryan.
Twitch. Yeah, but it still stands that there's both. So keep that right out. It's pretty cool. You get to see some of the details of some bridges and some other little things. I like it. Looks awesome. Can't wait. Hope March 1st is the thing. Can't wait. In general.
I'd love it if it was March 1st. Oh, I'd love that.
We'll hope.
I love the detail in the rock work. Like, be a thing.
Yeah. Hold on.
Please, hurry up. Actually, don't hurry up. Take your time.
So, our beloved food trucks at Downtown Disney are getting a little bit of a schedule change. They used to be every day from like 5 to 11, I think, but now that it's going to be Wednesday to Sunday from 5 to 11. I guess the beginning of the week wasn't having that much traffic, so why not? Why even have it, right? I love these food trucks. They're awesome. They have great food from
I feel like
parks around the world.
Are they trying to like divert people away from the food trucks? Maybe.
I don't know. I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday is probably not the big demand days for Downtown Disney in general.
I guess. Yeah, those are big park days.
The beginning of the work week.
Yeah, I feel like Downtown Disney's like a Friday, Saturday thing.
Yeah, it's like going to the mall or going to like the outlets or something. That's what it's like.
Yeah, you're not going on Monday or Tuesday.
Exactly.
Okay. They're justified. I get it.
They're justified. They have the Darren seal of approval.
No,
They're okay
I have
to do this.
If I can't justify it, I don't see the need in it. So.
Got it. Well, yeah, you personally. That doesn't mean that the corporation of Disney. It's another thing to put in the shareholder argument.
I like to view myself as the typical consumer, right?
Yeah.
I view myself.
I think you're a little bit more educated in the
as the epitome of what Disney wants going to their parks. Somebody who's willing to spend some money, who's willing to like not be an idiot about the parks and go, how do I get to the castle because it's on the wrong side of Main Street?
Right.
I'm not the guy that's gonna like complain when something's wrong. So I'm the guy that they want going there. So what I have to say kind of sort of maybe a little bit matters.
Right.
Yeah. I am the perfect customer for Disney.
Big said something really nice. He said hopefully they care a little bit more about the restaurants than their food trucks, because Downtown Disney is seeing a lot more quick service restaurants pop up.
Well, that's what I meant by saying they're trying to push people off the food trucks.
Yeah, I mean the food trucks are an excellent idea. They were created to fix the we don't have West Side. We don't have any kind of short quick service on the West Side. They have these. They opened up a bunch of new quick service places.
And you know what? They're working. You know, that's what it comes down to.
They're working on more stuff for the area. I'm hoping these food trucks stay around even after Disney Springs is a thing. I think they will.
I think, okay, what I'd like to see is I'd like to see those things go on like a tour.
Yeah. Come to New York.
Like yeah, exactly. Go to like all the big cities and like just promote Disney. You know, go to like New York, DC, Boston, Atlanta, just all over the place. East Coast, then maybe West Coast. I feel like the food trucks are more like East Coast things. So just go like up and down.
Yeah, I'd go there. I don't know if those trucks themselves are really built for travel.
Well, no, when they do stuff like that, they put them on
trailers. Yeah.
Like at the start of the whole limited time magic thing, they had the huge like castle built in Times Square. Like that was a cool like precedent.
That was awesome.
And I remember this when the Wii first came out, and they had like the super like the Mario Kart Wii.
Back when people cared about Nintendo consoles.
Yes. No. I remember going to this was the coolest thing ever. They had like this fun day thing in Atlantic City back where I used to live.
Oh really?
And yeah, they had like Mario Kart just set up in like these massive trailers.
That's awesome. Like a huge Mario Kart.
And it was this awesome thing, and they went up and down all across the country, and it was this big press event, and it sold a lot of Mario Kart games.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's kind of like a smaller version, like more like personalized version of like E3 or something, where they're just like out promoting a certain game.
Yeah.
I wish they could do it more often, but I imagine it's expensive as hell.
Probably.
But you make a lot of money.
It's for when you're doing some kind of huge product release. Now, Disney doesn't do much of like, product releases to say. It's more of just come to our parks. But I think these food trucks will say, here's a taste of what you can see at our parks. You should go. And they can have a little DVC kiosk right next to the truck.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
DVC.
That's where you make the money.
They buy their DVC. They buy their food. They want to go. There you go. Rest of Darren's water.
I should have muted my mic for that. I was gonna like not mute it and just kind of do it like off camera, but you would have heard it anyways, so I just went for it.
All right. Thank you for that.
You're
Moving
welcome.
on to some more Down to Disney news. Team Mickey's Athletic Club, where you can get a bunch of Disney branded sportswear and things.
Oh, the new shirts look weird.
Yeah.
Like they look.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
The store itself is closing. It closed on the 26th. It's gone, and they're going to be opening into a marketplace co-op concept store. I don't know. It's still in concept, but right now it's going to be opening in the spring at some point. Spring 2014. That's all we know. And they're going to have 6 unique stores. Beautifully Disney, which is going to be a makeup, fragrance, and beauty accessory place. Cherry Tree Lane, which is a accessories for sophisticated women. I don't know what that means, but it's for sophisticated women.
Disney
with a passion for scarves, shoes, bags, and jewelry.
Is not doing too well on the merchandise side.
Yeah.
Did you see the new shirts?
D-Tech. Hold on, we'll get to that. A D-Tech on-demand store. You can get all of Disney's little phone cases and stuff. You can personalize and customize them, which is pretty cool.
I don't think you understand. The shirts.
I didn't see the shirts, no.
Like the theming of like the Polynesian?
Yeah.
Like imagine like Polynesian, but like all over the shirt. It was just like a printed design all over it. Kind of like a Hawaiian shirt, but much worse.
Okay.
Another podcaster said, and I quote, "It looks like a shower curtain from the Polynesian." With Walt Disney World across the front of it.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, anyway, back to our stores. Is going to be in this co-op thing. The trophy room is going to be a vintage-inspired lifestyle sports apparel and collectibles. The centerpiece, which is going to be, Disney in furnishings, textiles, and everyday wear. I like that kind of stuff. I want Disney in my room furnishings, especially when I start to redo my room, make it look clean, because that's going to happen soon. So I have to use some little things from there. No promises that it'll stay
they're selling
clean.
shower curtains in the form of shirts.
Shower curtains in the form of shirts, yeah.
Yes, just hang them up all across the wall.
Yeah, that's appealing. That's what I want to put me to sleep at night. Look at these. Okay, and then we have Zoe and Pickles, which is for little girls. So that's that.
Oh.
I think it's like a Justice type place. I think it's for like 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is actually, we're going to have our second bit of news from a Disney World location this week, which is huge.
DCA!
Yes, DCA. At Disney's California Adventure, before World of Color every night, you can play almost like a Simon-type game with your phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The color wheel flashes in a color combination, and you take your phone out, you connect to the Wi-Fi network on Paradise Pier, and then you go into your browser. It's browser-based. You don't download anything. You go into your browser, and then
It's
pretty cool.
Awesome.
It's so awesome.
You know, I imagine.
Anyway,
I haven't played it.
Wait. Let's finish explaining it first. That people know what we're talking about. Because I know you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
I read the article.
Yeah. Yes, you read an article. Good job. Clearly, you didn't read the. Okay. Anyway. So you have to guess the color combination that it put on the screen. It's a memory game. And then if you are the first person to get the color combination right, you have control of the fun wheel. So
during the show?
For the next round.
Oh.
So you get to choose the colors for the next round. I think it's pretty cool, right?
That's really cool. You know what I imagine? I imagine it kind of like the Space Mountain like game in the queue of
Yeah, except it's on your phone. It's much more.
It's much larger scale.
Yeah. So what were you gonna say about you haven't played it, but?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, but you think it's
no. It looks really cool. Like they have the whole like thing divided up into colors.
Yeah.
Like the wheel like turns on and off. It's amazing. I don't know.
Cool.
That honestly that bugged me out if I'm like riding it and everything just goes dark.
Well, it does that by itself anyway. Like the color patterns.
Well, during World no. Well, that's during like World of Color.
And during World of Color, is the Ferris wheel even open? I don't think so.
I believe so.
All right.
Yeah, I believe people go on it. I don't think that they let people on and off, but the people that are on it just kind of circle around.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
I think, or they make it stationary. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what goes on.
I don't think that they'd close it though. That'd be weird.
We'll see. I know like there's tons of great viewing areas all over the place. Like the Grand Californian club level has a big balcony you can go out and watch.
I kind of want to go to DCA now. I've never been to Disneyland.
There's a restaurant by Little Mermaid, and that has a viewing area. It's an outdoor restaurant. DCA is really nice. I love DCA.
Yeah, I'd like to see a very DCA-esque addition done to it. I guess the most relatable thing would be Hollywood Studios.
I would rather see unique things than have a DCA reboot.
Not a reboot, but inspired.
Inspired. All right.
I think you go in Hollywood Studios and you're like, hey, we have this really like. They're both kind of like vintage in like the movie-ish idea, right?
Okay.
DCA
is not supposed to be vintage at all. It's supposed to be celebrating California.
Well, no.
I don't know what you mean
California,
by vintage.
like vintage movie,
Oh.
Like think like Carthy
California,
Circle.
Hollywood. I see what you did there. Is that what you meant? Yeah.
Yes, that's where I was going with.
Okay.
So they go in Hollywood Studios and they're just like, hey, this worked in DCA. How about we like revamp Sunset Boulevard and we kind of like build it up into this way.
I mean, DCA doesn't really have a Hollywood aspect to it. Actually, I take that back. I think the new entrance area is kind of Hollywoodish, but that kind of looks like Hollywood Studios. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, we don't really have any kind of
I guess
Hollywood representation.
I guess I feel like it themes for me.
Yeah.
Think about like Carthy Circle and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'd like to see more more unique things in Hollywood Studios. I want to see Star Wars. I want to see Pixar. Frozen. I don't know. People. I was talking to someone on Twitter.
The hype.
I was talking to someone on Twitter. And he was saying, he was going through Epcot changes that he wanted. You probably follow him, Darren.
Oh.
I forget who it was, but it was someone talking about Epcot changes. Do you remember anyone talking about Epcot changes this week?
A few people.
All right.
All right.
Well, he's going through country by country what he wanted to change. He was saying, France, let's put something Ratatouille in like Paris is getting.
Yes.
Norway, let's make it generally Scandinavia instead of just Norway and add Frozen. Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Currently, do we have any, like...
Okay, I see it. 365 Days of Disney.
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think it was him. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but is having these character-specific things and having it based towards a movie, is that really celebrating the heritage of the country? Which is what Epcot's supposed to be all about?
I don't think it's celebrating the country. I think it's more along the lines of making it more relatable to people.
All right.
You know, when Disney worked on Frozen, they spent a lot of time, you know, focusing on, you know, the whole
heritage and all that kind of thing. Yeah.
You know, so I don't think that them wedging in something like Frozen is that far out of the window. You know, same goes with France and Ratatouille. They go to France. They all. I was actually learning about, like, with Finding Nemo. They made all the animators get a 2-year degree in
Sydney.
No, in like a degree in studying fish. I forgot marine biology.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know, like when they do their research. So it's not like they're just like, hey, we're gonna take something really big and we're just gonna throw it into this place and it's gonna be completely off the bat. Right. You know, they've wedged in Frozen enough right now and it's doing pretty good.
Oh, it's doing fantastic. Speaking of Frozen doing fantastic, segue into
Atlanta. Atlanta is frozen right now.
Atlanta is frozen.
Disney paid off the weathermen.
There you go. That's what it was. Because the weathermen are who control the weather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, here, make it frozen so we can sell more tickets.
Yeah, we have Frozen over here. What's going on with Frozen is the sing-along version. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's anywhere remotely close to me. It's only at like 1,000 theaters worldwide or whatever, including the ones down Downtown Disney. So you can go to Downtown Disney's AMC, whatever they call it.
I'm going and I'm gonna sing like Lion King or something. I'm just gonna be like way off the bar.
You're gonna sing like an entirely different show. That'd be funny. So it's gonna be Frozen sing along. It'll be pretty sweet. Yeah. That's pretty much it. It's gonna be pretty cool, right?
I'd go. I would not want to go. Let me explain why.
I don't want to go with little kids singing the songs.
Exactly. I'll buy the sing along version on DVD. I will not.
Are they gonna release it? Are they gonna release it on?
I hope that's what they did with like High School Musical and stuff. They had like the sing along version. They did the same thing for like Lion King, you know, all the Disney musicals.
All right.
Beauty and the Beast.
Is this the first one to be released in theaters or no?
No.
Okay. I mean, I have no idea.
I remember when they did like the Little Mermaid reboot a few months ago or last year, or whatever it was, and they had like the app and like kids were like playing on the app, like playing games like themed to the Little Mermaid.
Really? Okay.
It was a mess. It was encouraging kids to play like an iPhone game during the movie.
Indeed.
You like had to like scan your ticket, and it was a mess. And people had iPads, and it was too bright.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's Frozen. Do we have any other kind of park topics you guys want us to talk about? Because we're pretty much done with our scheduled stories for the night.
Yes, I would just want to do a quick little message over to one of the tabs on the website, the Park Tips tab.
I saw that coming.
I set that up sometime this week, I think, or last week.
I think it was last.
It was the time. I could check right now, actually. Here, I'll figure out an exact date for you guys.
I will too.
Okay, you got January 19th, 10 days ago.
Published. What? January. I have 16th. Maybe it was last updated on the 19th?
Okay. Yep.
16th. Okay.
I was just looking at when the...
It doesn't actually matter at all for anything. We're just doing this.
But I hadn't mentioned it yet. But so send us some park tips. We'll announce it. You know, put your name. You know, we'll say such and such gave us this park tip. The only one we have is from W2D5W8, who won this week's trivia, and he said use FastPass.
Use FastPass, guys. You can't even use FastPass anymore.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to mention it, but I feel like just proof of concept of it working, I'd mention it.
Will there ever be another Disney-like movie series as popular as HSM? Was that even that big, HSM?
I'd say it was popular at the time.
I guess, whatever. Well,
Looking back almost 10 years later, no.
Yeah.
It's not as popular as it used to be.
It's
Um,
so relevant.
no, but you know the Cars miniseries that was on TV.
The what miniseries? The
The
what?
Cars,
Oh
like
yeah, I
the
like that.
Mater,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Mater stuff. Those were pretty good.
Yes, I thought those were great.
Yeah, so I guess there has been more. Maybe Disney will do something with Star Wars.
I don't know. I don't think they will. Star Wars. When Star Wars is done, it's done on a large scale. So I think it's gonna remain on a
Yeah.
large scale.
Okay.
Disney doesn't want to discredit Star Wars as much as the Star Wars fans don't want them to discredit it.
Yes.
Everyone's like, "Oh, Disney's taking Star Wars going to be terrible," but Disney doesn't want it to be bad as much as you don't want it to be bad. So remember,
Like
that.
I've said
They're on your side.
thousands of times, Disney is a corporation. They want to make money. They're going to make good movies because they want to make good money off of it. They want to sell merchandise. They want to add rides. They want to make even more movies, TV spin-offs, DVDs, Blu-ray, everything. So what are they going to do? They're going to hire the best, and they're going to make the movies the best.
Yeah, pretty much.
We will not have another set of the prequels, I assure you.
Yeah. All right.
Brian,
Yes.
how's your day going today?
My day is going pretty well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Oh, legit miner. No. Legit miner accidentally timed you. I don't know how to undo that. My mouse clicked. I was trying to move. No. I
Yeah,
abandoned.
no, I got
Okay,
it.
you got it?
I don't know how to unbandage it. Whoops.
I was trying to move my chat window over because it was impeding my vision of Darren's face.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Does Disney have any Lion King themed attractions? They have. It's tough. No, they don't. Do they?
They have in the Land Pavilion.
Yeah, it's the show. It's the Circle
Yeah.
of Life.
Yeah, and then
Something-
they had Festival of Lion King and Animal Kingdom, but that was gotten rid of. They used to have a Animal Kingdom show at Hollywood Studios,
They did. When was this? I don't remember this.
late '90s probably.
Yeah,
I
that's why
think
I don't remember it.
maybe at like Downtown Disney or something. And then they used to have a show at Magic Kingdom, a live show. I feel like that vacated the Animal Kingdom though,
All right.
and that made room for Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Which features a Lion King segment. What about
So-
discovering Disney?
I discovered Disney when I was 6 months old. Went to Disney World.
Thank you. I discovered Disney.
Who was I talking to about that? Like, I think it might have been you.
About you
About
used to go to
me
Disney
go-
a lot. Now you don't.
No, I went to Disney when I was 6 months old, and I was like, yeah, I was born like a week or whatever late, and if I was born earlier, I don't know, I wouldn't have gone or something, and I was just like coming up with these random scenarios
I don't think that was me.
of if I was born from like within like the week I was supposed to be born and within the week I was actually born, like the random scenarios of me going to Disney and how that would have changed the rest of my life.
All right.
It was really out there.
don't
It was
think that was
either
me.
it might have been you or Disney Dork. I don't know if she's actually still watching.
Might have been her.
Yeah. There was one day I just got in this deep conversation about that, and I don't know.
It definitely wasn't me. I can tell you that. I've been kind of MIA over the past week or so.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I've noticed.
I don't enjoy being MIA. I like being in the action, doing stuff and things. Carousel of Progress on MC Parks. I want to get that done. I want to
Yes.
do that.
I'd appreciate that getting done.
That's a conversation for another time. I think we're all
Yes.
done with DisCast type things, correct?
Oh, hold up. One thing I just want to ask everybody is, personally for my YouTube channel right now, I'm working on something where every time I upload it, you get a nice little text message. There's a consideration to set that up for DisCast.
Ooh.
And what I would do is probably about an hour before or so before we go live, I just put up a quick YouTube video saying, "Hey guys, we're live from 8:30 to 9 to 10 Eastern Standard Time," and then you get a text message, "Oh, hey, DisCast in 30 minutes," and you would be more aware. Oh, hey, it's Wednesday. I should go watch. You know, if it's actually worth me putting my time into and looking into, I'll gladly do it.
Right.
So, if you guys would like me to do that, just feel free to give me a shout. I wouldn't be getting your phone number or any sort of personal information. It would be going automatically through a server system, and I would have no real part of it besides just setting it up initially.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
I think it's great. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. And yes, old Mike. What is it? For future reference, old Mike, if you, or anyone in chat really, if you want to grab a hold of one of us, if you have a question for us, just ask the question.
Yes,
It just
we
kind
read
of
it.
delays a
So.
lot of time. Remember, there's like a 30-second to a minute Twitch delay. So between the time that you say it, I respond, and I say yes, like a minute and 30 seconds has passed.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes has gone by before I even get the question. That's what happens a lot. So let's try to remove that,
Mhm.
you know?
I forget who I was talking to. I was talking about somebody about figuring out a way on how to like knock down Twitch delay,
I don't think
and
it's
then
that.
came up with the ultimatum decision that you can't do it.
We don't have a Discovering Disney series. Do you mean inside WDW? Yeah, we do want to do more of that. That just hasn't
Yes.
been. That's kind of been on the back burner for the moment.
I don't think you guys understand that 6 minute script took me like 5 hours to write, and
Yeah.
then that took Ryan like what a half hour to record it. Then that was an additional like 4 hours of editing on
Yeah,
my
because
part.
I was so lazy that I just decided to do it in one take, which took like 20 times. So there was that.
Yeah.
And also then my microphone was screwing up that day, so I
Hmm.
had to fix that.
So
Took
already
longer
on
than it
my
should.
end alone for something that's I
6
don't even know.
minutes.
Yeah, for something that's 6 minutes, it's 10 hours of work. I don't even know how like that did views wise. Like I
Yeah.
said, if things prove like if you guys like seeing things, like the video only got like 70 views. It wasn't really a highly viewed thing.
I think it's it's kind of something you gotta wait until viewer base comes up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'll definitely. I can't imagine not doing one like once New Fantasyland's done. Just doing like a whole like roundup of that area and the history of that.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I could definitely see going into something like that, or Avatar Land, or something that's been kind of refurbished recently, but like overhauled, like Star Tours. I was looking into the possible idea of doing something like Splash Mountain, but it was just so boring, and it was just the consistent basis of it's closed 3 months out of the year, like every year.
Yeah,
And
it's not
it's
very
received
interesting
like
to do.
no updates since then.
Yep, yep. So
So
that's that. Once again, if you want to enter the trivia, go ahead at DisCast Show. Use the hashtag DisCast Trivia. I'll post a trivia question on Twitter after the show.
and if you'd like to see that first test track episode of Beyond Disney, here you go.
Yep, it's right on YouTube. Darren will give you a link, and that's pretty awesome. And if you are listening to us on iTunes, or if you didn't know that we're on iTunes, we are on iTunes. And just go ahead, rate us on iTunes. It would really help us a lot. We have like 5 or 6 reviews right now. More reviews we get, the better. It moves us up on the iTunes charts, which is always good for us, and it's always good
Yes,
for you guys.
actually,
because
I downloaded last week's episode
oh,
today.
sweet. And you were
Yeah,
listening
so
to it,
it's-
and you were pointing out all the
yes.
problems that happened that we didn't have
Yes.
this week, so that's fantastic. Thank you guys all
Fix
for joining
things.
us. We fixed
See,
things.
that's what happens when we use our brains.
That's
every now
exactly what happens when we have our brains. And then, we go ahead and we review what went wrong, we fix things, and it's all a good time. Thank you guys all for being along the line, along the ride with us. It's a pleasure having you. Yeah, you want us to play? I'm going to play our little outro music, and then you
Yes.
can...
Thank you guys for watching. More importantly, stealing it from my intro, thank you for listening. We shall see you next time.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, guys. Good night.